Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, I was behind the mic. For no reason. We gotta go somewhere.
Oh god, just leave. Gotta fuck off.
Yep.
Gotta fuck off.
Off of what?
Off of this fucking place. Whatever this place is
Yeah,
called.
I forgot we've got like a little enemy list.
Just got the stupid bath salts one.
Bath salts.
We should be able to find the bath salts deep into the path. Okay.
Yeah, we got them. Now we just need to deliver them.
Okay, I don't remember where to go, but okay.
To the pub.
To the pub?
Yes.
Did we ever go to a pub?
No. I went to like a cafe place.
Because they want to blow shit up. There's totally war about to happen, man.
Machias is angry for no apparent reason.
I mean, he's
I mean, like, yeah,
I mean,
but-
it's a legit question. Why do you need if
Well, I mean,
like a fucking hundreds of tanks just start rolling down the street all of a sudden? I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? Why do we need those?
Yeah, but
they just take them over to like the
I
Air
mean,
Force base
it's not
nearby.
that he's angry. Like, I'm not saying it's unfounded. I'm just saying, like, why is he suddenly so angry with Eustace, who's most likely not having any part of it?
He don't know that, and he also doesn't like Eustace, so it's... If I didn't like a person, and they were connected to the people who are doing this thing, I would be like, what the fuck, man?
I think I'm still annoyed by both Eustace and Machias.
Oh, I'm totally annoyed by them too, but in this case, I think it makes sense. I would blame his ass too, like, what the fuck, Eustace? Like, he's connected to this country, like, he's like one of the lead people.
Let's link the both of them and then just, like, throw them to the horned elephant creatures to do with as they please.
The horned elephant creature will do all kinds of things.
Yeah. Just, you know.
I'm not fighting this thing again.
Dangerous foe.
No.
Stay on guard.
No, I'm done. No, fuck that.
That was close.
Ain't dealing with that shit again. That shit sucked last time.
Yeah.
What the hell do we got going on now?
No.
Oh, see, look. Oh, what?
Well.
With this fucking war happening, man. This sirens and shit. Are we gonna run back now? Oh no. The fuck is that?
It's moving really fast.
It's the
It's the ovary monster.
yeah, the dildo monster.
Yeah. Did they kidnap someone?
Looked like it might have just been carrying them. Like, it looked like that person was literally just like
Yeah.
sitting.
Okay, Machias, that was stupid. I think it was Machias that said it.
What?
It's like, are birds like that common around here?
Oh.
Jesus was like, no, you imbecile, it's not a bird. I'll go with imbecile, but yeah.
There's a lot of stuff happening.
It's good things. Good
We
thing those
just left
tanks
there.
just honked the horn. We totally would have missed it.
Let's go back to place together now. I'm glad all this junk happened like right after I left from there.
Yeah. That would have been amusing and like interesting to see it happen. Up in person.
Damn, if you'll please excuse us. I guess we're not gonna get a ride. Could have used a ride, guys. There's
Yeah.
monsters out here. They killed my friends a couple times.
It'd be nice if they just like.
Brought them back with necromancy.
That's a power I would like to have. I wouldn't mind becoming a like a lich and just like raising an army of the dead, taking over some small country
I don't
or
know.
something.
I would almost rather just be just a necromancer. I don't know if I want to be. I don't know if I want to make the jump straight to lich.
I'm thinking more like
Because then you're like all undead and stuff too, and that's
Yeah.
liches aren't.
I'm thinking not necessarily dead. I mean, yeah, undead, no doubt, but
I'd rather just be a regular necromancer. Fuck it. At least then you're like a normal person just with magic.
yeah, but you could be a normal looking person while being a lich.
Yeah, but in all of stuff other than anime, they're not.
Yeah.
They're usually ugly, hideous creatures.
The only real benefit that I'm aiming for by hypothetically becoming a lich is the ability to just, like, you know, if you're going to take over a small not continent, you could take over a small continent, but if you take over a small country or something with your undead army, you know, you're gonna have people come after you. In this day and age, you'll have tanks, airplanes, all that junk shooting at you, bombs even. It'd be nice to just like hide your soul somewhere safe and then just, you know, not worry about it. You die, you get blown up, you just, you know, reform, kind of just regenerate. You're good to go. You could just, like, you know, go up to Antarctica or, you know, the Arctic. Just hide it somewhere underground.
So you want eternal life?
Huh?
So you want eternal life, pretty much. You want to be basically immortal.
As long as I want to be, yes.
What does that mean?
Well, like, the great thing about being a lich is that your soul, you know, you've got it. It's contained. You have eternal life, but then, like, you know, end up in a scenario where, you know, you get thrown in the sun and you're just in a star eternally. Eventually, it's going to expand, explode, your soul is gone.
How the fuck do you get thrown into the sun?
My feet are killing me.
That's often the thing that gets brought up with eternal life. It's like, oh, what if you get, you know, like bound in chains,
Fuck
thrown
that.
underwater, or thrown in the sun, just like eternally burn.
Fuck that. Eternal life would be amazing and I would go for it in an instant.
Yeah, see,
If I could add 5 years to my life for every child that I killed, I would do it. This is something I've thought about. If I could I would kill anything to extend my life.
at that point, you could just study and open up an abortion clinic.
There we go.
That it's perfectly, like, you know, well, not.
I only go straight
perfectly
to
acceptable,
children's I only go straight to children because, first off, they're easier to kill.
but- Yep.
Also, this was a question that was asked to me before, was like, would you kill your firstborn for immortality? It's like, fuck yeah. But a lot of people say no. A lot of people say no. They're like, oh, like, you gotta watch all your loved ones die and wah. So? Who the fuck cares? You get to live forever.
Yeah, I'm of the same, like, group of, like, that whole, well, with the immortality, you know, eventually, you know, everyone you know will die, and
Fuck that. You don't
know.
need to know anybody. Fucking live forever. Do whatever you want.
And see, that's what I'm saying, like, the great thing about, like, being a lich is,
Where the fuck am I going?
is that thing of you have your soul. If you ever decide, like, hey, I'm just tired of it all, you can just, you know, smash it.
No, I don't want that opportunity. I don't want to have the ability to end it. Because then I'm in a moment of weakness, you might just do it. Like, oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be alive anymore. Boom, dead. No, fuck that. I don't want to have that kind of
Well, that could
weakness laying around.
That can happen, like, even now.
That's.
Are you ever?
But if I was regular immortal, it wouldn't happen. I wouldn't have the opportunity. I wouldn't have the opportunity to allow that weakness to end me. I could just, no matter what, live forever.
You have to go uphill. Are you just wandering about, or are you actually looking for the bath salt guy?
Looking for the bath salt guy.
I think he's uphill, and then like in the cafe to the right from where you'll be. I think it's that guy. Is that him?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just also the matter of like, you know, if you're going with necromancy, a lich is the natural route of immortality.
I don't care about that shit. But like, if I don't know, to me this is all about power. Having a way to die sounds less powerful than just being alive no matter what. I just want to stay alive no matter what, damn it.
Yeah, but still.
And then you might, in a moment of weakness, like you said, might say, fuck it, I'm just gonna kill myself right now. Boom, dead.
But my only thing is like, if you're, you know, concerned about that, just throw it to Pluto. Hide it on Pluto.
Then why don't I just get regular immortality then?
Well, because then you can still go to Pluto if you ever need to.
How the fuck would I get to Pluto? I've never heard of a lich being able to go through space randomly.
Well, one, I doubt they'd have any issue, like, living in space.
But still, how would they get to Pluto?
You'd have the time to just, like, save up money to build a rocket or buy a rocket or something.
And what if there's... What if you can't? Like, why don't I just go for regular immortality?
It's just a matter of, you know, what's the point of power if you live until every human dies? And what if nothing else, like,
then I'm the most powerful one at the end. That sounds like a great purpose. I'm the most powerful one in the end.
You know, just wander around Earth for eternity just by yourself?
Fine. Yeah. The more we talk about this, the more I see how your end is weaker.
It sounds so boring, though. Like, it's not a matter... To me, it's not a matter of strength. It's a matter of, like, eventually you're going to get bored.
Why?
Well, there'll just be nothing to do. Like,
I mean, that's if... Yeah, if, you know, something happened and all life was wasted away. All life was wasted away.
Say humans died before we got, like... Say we never got to the point where we could travel between stars, you know, which would require all kinds of warp type stuff or something, you know. Just like, say you're stuck on Earth, and just after a point everything dies, and you're just on a barren wasteland. Like, that sounds so boring.
Is my TV and computer still functioning? Has all technology?
Who would operate it?
I will operate it.
Well, I mean, like, who would operate the stuff powering it? What would operate it?
Well,
you know?
If I can get electricity running to it, that's all I need. What are you talking about?
But then you have to work on getting the electricity to keep going.
Then I do it. Just live in a power plant or something. My point is you don't need people. That's another weakness. Last person on Earth? Fuck it. By that time, there's probably so much fucking stuff that you can do alone. There's probably so many fucking books and anime and other junk that you can just skim through for a long ass time. Eventually you'll run out. Fuck it. By that time, you'll probably forget all the stuff that you watched at the beginning of your lifespan anyways. Start rewatching shit. Start replaying games. So I'll spend eternity doing what I'm doing right now.
I'd rather be a lich, just control an undead army, build spaceships, have them just like...
How would you build spaceships?
I don't know.
Where do you get this knowledge?
It's gotta be somewhere.
So you're
and
saying
I can practice if I have just a bunch of zombies, skeletons, you know, undead, just wandering about.
So you're gonna spend life trying to make a spaceship?
I could, again, with what you're saying, I'm just basically saying I'd rather be the thing that has the undead army and, you know, immortality, except if I ever chose not to have immortality. And then just like, you know, just...
I don't see a scenario where not having immortality is good though.
I don't know.
Having an army though is the one perk that I see.
You could just raise every living being that has ever lived on Earth, and then just like, you can make them operate the power plant. You can have them,
or I can just do it.
They can make you
and I can
food,
somehow like,
so you can
I could spend
eat,
my entire
even if you don't
eternity
need to.
training and become like the most badass fucking person ever.
What if you were like, you had the magic to fly?
Well, magic's not as cool. I want to get fucking sweet martial arts skills. I'm gonna fucking spend my eternal life training.
But like, what if you just like, you had the magic, like you had magic and could use, necromancy was just a branch of it. You could make portals to different planets in the solar system, eventually like different solar systems.
Well, now you're just starting to add things.
I am.
You're just starting to add more stuff.
But there are, you know, there are games where it's like necromancy is just a branch of magic that you can use.
Yeah.
And so by becoming more powerful in one branch, you know, you're gaining strength to use in other branches. Just like, think of being just this all-powerful...
But magic is gay. I could be spending my eternal life just becoming a badass, like, martial artist.
You could still do that.
And that would be so much cooler. I don't need magic.
You could make yourself a martial artist.
What do I need portals that go to other planets for?
To conquer those planets.
There's nothing on any of the planets around here, and possibly anywhere else, maybe. We don't know yet.
There's... Yeah, there are billions and billions and billions of stars and planets, you know?
I'm gonna spend my life traveling space to find some other species for what?
To conquer them. Enslave them. You know, you could get so many sex slaves.
Wow. I could...
And you could show off your awesome might.
I could do that here. If I was all-powerful, just...
For a time.
For a very long time. It's not like the planet Earth is going to be destroyed anytime soon.
It could be, you don't know.
Those planets could be destroyed as soon as you show up.
Find another planet. Worst case, you die, kind of regenerate, and just be like, okay, I'm going elsewhere. Maybe you don't even take any damage, and it's just like, oh crap, now I need to teleport elsewhere. Like the whole phylactery thing, you know, the soul being an object, that I don't even consider that like a thing. I'm putting no thought into that. But you're putting like so much thought into that.
No, not the soul thing. That's because you said that you could kill yourself whenever you wanted, and I couldn't. So I was just trying to say that I don't consider that a bad thing on my side. I consider that a bad thing on your side. That's it.
I don't know. I feel like having an undead army would be cool. And also magic.
It would be cool, but magic is gay.
Magic's not gay.
Magic is the gayest.
No. You could still do the, like, powering yourself up, you know, martial arts, all that junk.
Through gay magic?
No.
It's
without
cool.
the magic. And then you would still have the magic as well. I mean, like, Dante, right?
He doesn't have magic.
He's got magical
He doesn't have magic.
something or another, doesn't he?
No.
I mean, at least he's immortal. But I still view that as magic.
He doesn't have
personally.
magic? What?
I don't
Being
know.
immortal?
Does he have... Like that whole demon
That's
arm
because
thing.
he's demon. No,
That's I consider that magic. to
that's not
some degree.
magic. Dante doesn't have a demon arm. He can fully become a demon because he is demon. He is a demon. He's demon blood.
I view that as a magical thing.
That's not magic. That's just him transforming into his demonic side. That's him transforming into the thing that he is. That's not magic.
I consider him a magical being.
That's not magic. That's just him being a demon. How would that be magic?
That's just how it always is. Demons are magic.
Demons are not magic. Demons are demons. Dante is just a demon.
We should agree to disagree on what a magical being is made of. 'Cause I view them in like all RPGs as being magic based. Like
Well-
anything other than human is some magical creature.
Well, that's super wrong. He's a demon. It's not, doesn't have magic. You don't have no magical spells. You ain't casting no nothing. There's no casting going on. He's just a demon that slashes stuff with a sword, shoots stuff with guns, and punches things sometimes. No magic involved, all physical combat. And physical combat, always better.
I'm just saying you could have magic and do magic things, armies of the dead, and you could still work out, buff up.
Or I could just be normal immortal.
It just seems so boring though.
How? It's almost the same thing. Having an undead army is going to make it that much more fun to you?
Yeah.
How?
How
How
World of Warcraft.
How long can
Think
you
Sylvanas.
spend time with that? How long can you spend time with that before you get bored?
A while. If you raise the entire world's population that has died.
Yeah, and they're all undead beasts. And
What about Sylvanas in World of Warcraft? Or like,
what about her?
she's got like a personality, and there are all kinds of other undead in
Yeah, and in
that universe.
every
that have-
other universe, they're just
no
undead, just
even just like even in anime, there are all
anime.
kinds of,
They can just do anything like that though. They can just be like, oh, this anime girl that looks like a normal girl's a lich, even though she's a cute girl. That don't count.
why
Like
does that not work?
Forgotten Realms, like kind of stuff, like Dungeons and Dragons. They're always just zombies. You have a crew of zombies that fight stuff for you. Like fucking, what was it? Diablo and stuff. Zombies, skeletons and stuff.
Well, a lot of them still have their personalities
They're
in
useless.
Diablo, or like maybe not a lot of them, but some of the like bigger ones still talk and like have personality.
They're just these lumbering fools 99% of the time. You haven't, like, I just don't see any fun in having an army will be cool for a time until what, you take over the world?
Yeah,
What?
and then you populate the world with your zombies and just like,
So you populate the world with a bunch of undead people, or
and then the best
Or
part is you could be buffed up and super strong and just go punch your own zombies. They won't care.
I could spend my eternity alone without an undead army.
And you're gonna take the time to learn all the knowledge you have to make your TV and video games work, and
What knowledge? I don't need
run a power
all
plant.
this
No.
knowledge. I don't need all this crazy knowledge. I just need to go and make sure that I just need to go learn the one thing. You act like I gotta learn like
guess.
our centuries worth of knowledge. I need to go learn how to make a power plant run, or like wind,
Yeah.
like turbines, or fucking
And
like,
what if it breaks?
solar power stuff. Then I'll get more. I got the entire world worth of supplies. If I'm immortal, I can go wherever and do whatever forever. I still say that spending eternity alone sounds perfectly fine.
I feel like things would break and you'd have no idea how to fix it. You'd have to take the time.
Then I'll move on to the next one.
And then
move on to the next one, and that's adds to the journey, adds to the fun.
When the sun explodes or even becomes a red giant, engulfs the earth. You know, what then?
What?
You're just floating in space?
Sure. So I'll hit another planet. I'm floating in space till I hit something else,
Well,
and I'll be on that thing.
The sun became a red giant, you'd be sucked into it.
Alright, then I'll get sucked into the sun and live on the sun. I'm
you
immortal.
don't live on the sun.
If I'm immortal, I can. I can't die.
You don't live on it. You
I
live
can.
in it.
Well, then I'll live in it. That's totally doesn't matter.
Just being forced into a scrunched up ball.
Yeah, why not?
Burning for all eternity.
Yeah.
Until it explodes and you're just stuck there. One spot.
And
That's so boring.
And what happens if you became your lich and I became my immortal and I just killed you? What then?
So now we're in the same universe?
Yeah, like let's just say, what if that happens? What if I just kill you? Because you're able to be killed and I'm not.
I don't know.
Then you're
In that
dead
case-
and I'm not and I win.
If I had magic.
That's all that matters. Then
Well, what?
you're
You'd
dead. I
scour
win.
the entire earth for the one object that has my soul? What if I put in a rock? What then? You're gonna break every rock on the planet?
All that matters.
Scour the ocean
All that matters
floor?
is I would have the ability to win.
I would just seal you up somewhere.
If you're strong enough. This is if you become stronger
I'm
than me.
assuming same strength. Except I have an army of undead.
And this is still assuming.
Because we both
we're
have
strong
an
enough.
eternity to bulk up as much as we need. Or physically can. And then I have magic. And I'm not thinking just like, oh, I can raise a
Oh, I
zombie
know.
or two and that's it. I'm thinking like a broad range of necromancy-based spells. And it's just like... Say... So this could happen to either of us. Or mostly you, because in my case I would have, you know, an army of zombies. And like skeletons and all that junk. See, you could, you know, I could make your feet just in a cement block. Throw you in the ocean, you're stuck down there.
If you're able to.
Yes.
This all comes down to if you
That
are
would be the
strong
ultimate
enough.
goal. To just encase you in cement. You
And
could do the
see-
same to me, but then I would have
And my
an army
ultimate
that
goal,
just, like,
yeah, but your
break me
army
free.
would be a bunch of weaklings compared to. They're not. Undead armies are usually just weaklings compared to the actual master. And if we're equal
I don't need
strength,
them to be strong, like
Then-
strong enough to beat you.
then that
I'm just
doesn't.
saying,
Then
like,
they don't matter. Then
if they, I'm saying I could engulf you in cement, throw you in the ocean, you're stuck down there. I can even
and if I do the same to you, then you're done.
no, 'cause
And your
I have,
army means nothing.
I have an army to break me free.
Then I'll seal your arms in your mouth.
It doesn't matter. The army's magic.
But you
They
won't be
don't
able to have
work
any
based
control.
on command.
You won't have no control.
They don't work like that.
What they think? You think they're gonna be like, "Oh, our master's down there. Let's go get him."
Oftentimes it's telepathy.
Slept in a bed bit,
You can't.
and yet you're the
You
son.
like-
Either way, you would have the ability to lose.
I'd have the ability to lose, but I consider
Not
like
the life one might expect.
If
And
we just
cement
went
blocks
back-
wouldn't stop me. How would cement blocks stop me?
you're gonna just like
I'm
power through
I'm all-
cement.
Cement? I'm immortal, been training, and I'm like super powered, almighty, like badass martial arts guy. Cement's gonna stop him.
Yeah, I'm.
We
I'm-
watch enough anime and stuff to where cement doesn't just stop somebody that's like
if it's enough.
one of the strongest people in the fucking. At this point, in this scenario, we're considering ourselves the strongest people in the universes or whatever, or in this world.
I'm doing.
Cement's not stopping shit.
I think you're going more like superhero strength. I'm going more like human strength, augmented with
Just
magic.
how my dad is.
Like, you know,
No,
there's a
'cause I-
limit to
see,
how
I
strong a
specifically-
human's going to get.
Which is why I was going with the immortal route. Because you're not just a normal human then. It don't matter how much pain and shit you go through.
A lord should live like his people, not
You're gonna
above
become
them.
stronger.
That's how he
Stronger.
always put it.
Stronger.
I see.
Push it to the limit, man. Push it to the limit
I'm just thinking,
for
like,
thousands of years.
step one,
Sounds as though you have a good family.
capture you, hold you down with an army of undead.
If they can
Lock-
hold me down.
You throw a billion zombies on you, you're stuck.
Not if I kill them as they come, though.
You don't kill zombies.
Or, alright, not if I fucking destroy their bodies.
Yeah. I'm
While
very thankful
fighting
for my
me, who
upbringing.
in this
Yeah,
scenario
since
could
you're a
also
weak
be-
little lich, it won't matter.
In this scenario, I can buff up as much as you can.
Yeah, but you're still just a lich. Ain't nobody scared of that shit.
So what? You're gonna
Aren't you going to ask?
fight someone of equal strength and an army that's may not be as
I assume
strong,
you'd
but
be
still
curious about that
an
great
army
exchange with my
of
father.
things
Yes.
that could conquer.
In my head, that's
The earth.
exactly how it's going.
So all this is happening, and despite being equally powered, I'm still weak.
Yes, because you're a magic
I
user.
wasn't really sure you'd want me to bring that up.
Makes you weak.
I don't understand.
In this
Ryan.
scenario, I would basically be Guts. All of your undead army bullshit won't mean nothing. And I will come down, I will hunt you down and kill you eventually.
Except I'm the
And I-
same strength as you, fighting you actively.
Exactly. That still stands. In this scenario, I am Guts.
I haven't even seen Berserk.
Any
You're
demon spawn, any zombie, undead that you send at me won't stand a chance.
I didn't get that same
And I will
sense of
hunt you down and kill you no matter how many times you...
But you don't even
No
need
matter
to
how
hunt me
many
down.
times-
I'll be coming after you.
Exactly. And no matter how many times you try to kill me or think that you've killed me, I'll come back, just like Guts.
Alright,
Because
fine.
that shit's so much better.
As
What
far
I'll do-
back as I can remember. I suppose he just has little respect for a son born to a
While
commoner.
battling you,
What?
I'll impale you with like
My brother
1,000
and I have different
bone
mothers.
spears. Whatever, hold you down.
He was born of my father's legal
Have zombies
line.
actively
Nobody
cement you
was
down. Just adding
My
layer
uncle,
upon layer of
however,
cement.
was a commoner.
While you,
and she passed away
try
years
to
ago.
break free of all the
In other
bone
words,
lances.
his bastard son.
I wouldn't let you spear me with that many lances, first of all.
You couldn't stop me.
I
Yeah, I
had no
can.
idea.
Just,
Just break them. As they come.
So was that chef?
I'm thinking, like, just thousands of them in the sky. Like a dome of them. With you at the center, just coming down from all angles.
I'll clear them out
It's-
in the area that I need to.
He's my uncle. Perhaps that's why he's always been so good to me. Or perhaps he's simply
I
compelled
don't know.
to treat me as
I
I
just feel like
deserve to be
equal
treated,
strength.
being the
I
son
feel like you
Equal
keep
time.
viewing this as like normal humans, like you're the one with
Well,
the
no,
you're saying basically that I have normal human strength and you're this all-powerful, all-magical lich.
No, I've expanded beyond that because you've expanded beyond
Then
just
then
being normal
stupid
human.
spears being thrown at you ain't gonna stop him.
Oh, sure.
don't blame
Because,
you
like,
for-
even... Say,
I suppose.
let's go back to Dante.
That
He
would
lets
not
him get
stop him.
himself impaled all the time.
Yeah, and it doesn't
And it
phase
take-
him.
I watched a video just a little bit ago of him, like, pulling a sword out of him. And it took him a while to get
Because
that
he's
sword
fucking
out.
around. He's playing around. That whole damn scene, he's playing around with him.
But you do get along
Dante
with
gets
your
impaled
brother,
all the damn time
Oh,
because he
you-
doesn't. Because he's
I
toying
bet you
with
would
his
play
enemies.
around too
You
and
can
let
say
it
that.
happen. That's when I take advantage of your weakness, playing around because you think you're all powerful and stronger because of my weak magic. I'd use that to my
He
advantage.
was the one who taught me my swordsmanship.
But
I knew it.
see, the scenario, the thing is, I don't understand is, I'm saying, okay, you're
Well,
you're
physically, I'm gonna be faster and stronger.
but that's not what I'm
I've-
saying. We're both in this scenario. We both have eternity to reach the same strength.
But we wouldn't be the same level of strength. You would not have all-powerful
You're
magic
thinking
and
RPG like magic
You would-
equals low health, low strength.
no, but you would not have.
What's wrong? Nothing at all.
You would not have all-powerful magic and all-powerful physical
It's not all
abilities.
powerful magic.
Just, I
Otherwise, I'd
You
say
would have to devote time to one of them, whereas I would be devoting time to one thing as well,
Okay, well-
and that would be the physical side of things. There's no way that you would be the same speed, same strength, and have
That's good to hear.
All right.
this high level of magic. There's no way.
Well, in this scenario, I'm not even saying high level of magic. I'm just saying zombie. Necromancy.
You're wanting to blot out the sun basically with bone spears while having an army of undead.
Yeah.
You have an army of undead while thousands of spears are raining out of the sky. That sounds pretty all-powerful
In this
magic.
scenario, the magic is just it.
Ah,
All powerful magic to me is more going back to the whole like necromancy is just a branch of it.
Alright, well you wouldn't have this
But
strong
I'm
of
saying-
magic and be
it's part of
equal.
man's natural survival instinct.
How would you even perfect... Does this magic just appear in your mind and you just use it?
The way I've been thinking about it is yes, like just like
Because I feel
say
like
one
you,
day
I
wake
feel
up
like you would have to
and
learn.
necromancy. You know, just like a scenario of you wake up and you have access to necromancy magic.
Having seen through me.
I feel like you would have to perfect this magic in some extent. I feel like you wouldn't just get it and just be able to be like, alright,
The point stands.
I'm a necromancer now, I'm a lich, I'm just gonna raise millions of undead and blot
How
out
long
the
is it gonna take?
blot
you
out
to-
the sun.
How long will it take you to become this?
But my only point
all-powerful
is that
physical.
my only point
demon?
is that you will not, if you don't, you won't be focusing as much time to the thing that I'll be focusing to. So why would you be the same strength and speed?
Was it now?
Like let's say there's no limits. There's no limits. I'm focusing only on physical. And you're doing some of that and some of magic.
But then, okay, let's say we both go a different route. I only go magic, you only go strength, right?
For now, we need
Yes.
to get a good. If we stay up too late tonight, we're going.
Oftentimes, necromancer, like, liches can fly.
Compared to the others.
In which
Yeah.
case,
And oftentimes the physical people can just fucking I can just basically fucking teleport because I move so fast right behind you or some shit and fucking knock you out of the sky.
but then what? It doesn't matter because I can just fly back up.
I'd hate to be so.
Yeah, but I can
We're both immortal,
non-stop
we
relentless
We both
attack.
don't die.
I know, but the point is that
But you
just because you fly doesn't make it, like, in this scenario, if there's no limits, and we're talking all anime world-like stuff, I can just basically just fucking take you out of the sky and combo you on the ground. We're both immortal, so
yeah, it
of
doesn't-
course we're not gonna die, but I still don't see how necromancy is gonna win. Also,
Alright.
what the fuck is happening in the story?
I don't know. Something about his uncle and I don't know, being good to him on his mother's side or something. I saw that much.
Ooh, you're moving up in
The way I
world.
see all of this is
I've
it'd be
got a
like
board here for you.
Goku fighting Babidi.
Ah, heck no.
Yeah, that's how I picture it.
Nah, you're not even Goku.
Oh yeah, in this scenario I would totally be.
Besides, how far into it would it get to the point where we actually start fighting? Because depending on that, you know, I just feel like the magic route, there are just so many more areas. Depending on, I'm not even going into the whole, like, how much magic do I have? Is it only raising zombies? At which point,
Either way, I feel like it would take some time. I don't feel like you would just gain it. In all of the books I've ever read, it's always been like, you know, a build-up. You gotta read through tomes and other stuff and, like, learn it.
but how long would it
Magic
take you-
users of any sort are always, like, scholars that sit there and fucking read and study and it's not
Alright,
just... It's not just... Oh, now I
Oftentimes,
got...
the magic users, they tend, you know, sometimes it'll be, you know, like 100 years, 200 years or something, and they become master level, if even that far. And they just become, like, super strong. But there are people that train for, like, 50 years. They have aging to deal with, which hinders them, but
And
It's not
just
like-
body weakness.
yeah. So what, are you going to just keep training until you become like this huge buff, hardly
No, not
able
a huge
to move
buff
muscle?
guy. No. We're not talking bodybuilding. I'm not gonna bodybuild for the rest of my life. I'm trying to train to be a fighter, a martial artist. Trying to be like, we're talking. Most of the routes that we've been going are very fantasy or anime related. So I'm pretty much just training to become fast, agile martial artists. I'm not lifting weights, bodybuilding.
Accept no more failure today.
I'm not trying to win the
Combat link.
world's strongest man competition, dragging a truck or some shit. It's not important. It's about becoming a better fighter. That's all that matters.
I just see.
And my body wouldn't have any weaknesses, so I would be able to train and push myself to the limits and fucking eventually just fucking run across the country back and forth if I want to, laps around the country, because I'm fucking immortal. I can just start on one coast and run to the other and then run back.
I just feel like the time it would take for you to get to the equivalent level.
I feel like it'd be way shorter.
No.
Magic's always longer.
But there are people that
It's so much more
You
complex.
really are simple-minded, aren't you?
It's so much more complex to learn magic.
I don't know. I just feel like
I suppose you overheard
the
our
human body would
conversation
take
last
longer to get to that phase without magic or like
Because you're
ki
looking
or
at it
something
as
else.
just a normal human body. You're an immortal being, and we're putting ourselves in a fantasy world.
I was fast asleep while
But
where
even with the fantasy
the stuff-
world,
That the stuff in the fantasy worlds, they always get strong super fast. Especially in anime land. Anime land, I can train for 50 years and be fucking godlike.
That's pretty
I don't know. Now, my question is, how long has this video been going?
To show you what a proper.
It's been going way too long. There's been so much talking.
I just feel like I just feel like
Maybe today's field
if
study will go
anything,
more
we would
smoothly
become-
than yesterday's after all.
we'd be equal, but you keep going the route of you have physical, so you win regardless.
No,
But that's where
I never
it
said
keeps
that I
seems
win
to go.
regardless. One time I said I would win because magic's weak. That's just a shot at magic. That's just me talking about magic being gay. That's nothing more than me saying that magic's gay. It's just a shot at my magic. I never said that I would just automatically win because I am physical. You've been saying that it would be so easy to beat me because I'm physical. And you're magic. And that you would have you would be just as strong and fast and blot out the sun
But
with
even
spears.
with, I don't know if I said blow out the sun.
Pretty much,
But
you said thousands of spears like
My father's side.
I'm terribly sorry.
coming out of the sky
Yeah.
while an army of undeads around me,
blowing out
and
the sun would be more impressive.
thousands of spears and an army of undead around me, and just as fast and powerful. Like,
However, I have
yeah,
But going
in
a
that
different
scenario,
route-
of course I wouldn't win, but I don't think I would be that much weaker.
An escort. I'm sure you.
that
must
was
be
just an
aware
argument of like with
so I would be most
if I went both
appreciative.
physical and magic,
Father?
you were saying you'd still win.
He showed no signs of desiring my
So I was
father when we
saying,
spoke
you
yesterday.
know, what if this? Surely, with
I'm in no position to
the
question
best of both worlds,
You wouldn't have the best of both worlds, though.
I'm sure you
but that's what I was saying at
You
the
can't
time.
have best of both worlds.
Though while I
It doesn't
hesitate,
work that
At
way.
the time, I was arguing
wonder if
that being a lich,
they feel some-
if we were both equals in physical strength and I had magic, being a lich did not make me any less than you.
Which is why I brought up the point that we
So-
wouldn't be equals because, in that scenario, because no. Of course, if you had all-powerful magic and all-powerful physical abilities, of course you would beat me because you just have everything. But that's not how things work normally.
But then
The
so-
person who trains in one field becomes stronger than the person who trains in two fields.
Alright, but say then that I had trained only in magic, okay?
Alright,
That opens up more than just
All the way back to your home.
zombies and bone spears.
that's fine.
Right?
With your family, right?
That opens up ranged spells, that opens up, you know,
And that's fine. And
in
I would
some
have
cases-
I would have the speed to dodge range spells.
Are you certain?
you know, I could make
Very
a
well.
bone dragon.
Return this afternoon.
Just like take the bones from a bunch of people,
And though I will worry as
take
to
like
how
the
you'll fare
leather
without one,
skin
I
of some
know you're
zombies,
easy to
put
be
together
And
make a
back
bone
to
dragon.
guts, I would just slay the dragon. I would Fight the dragon. I will fight whatever you send at me is the point I'm making. Send any kind of demon spawn, anything like that.
Well, fine.
Fight them.
My strategy then would be to create a giant portal and just throw you out somewhere. Doesn't matter where, just throw you elsewhere.
Let's meet back in the hotel
You
lobby
say,
around
screw
noon.
the battle.
If I allow it.
Now, if I make a big enough portal, it doesn't matter. You come ready to jump at me, I open the portal, you jump straight through it.
Unless I stop.
If something comes
Mid-air?
up, just leave a
Yeah.
message at the front
This is an
desk.
all-powerful
Are you gonna
universe.
punch the air and just like
Why not?
stop?
That would be amazing.
Because air doesn't work that way. You can punch
This
it,
is a magical universe. You're a fucking lich.
but the air doesn't work that way. You can't just like
Liches don't
punch it
work
and
in
stop.
real life. If you can open up a portal, I can punch the air to stop myself.
Fine.
That's perfectly fair.
Excuse us.
I can change
I'll
directions in
throw
midair.
a portal at you.
If they can do it in normal high school martial arts animes, then I can do it. In this fantasy world of us somehow being the strongest people in the universe, world, or whatever.
Certainly.
How often have you seen someone like punch the air to stop
Not
midair?
punch the air, but people change direction midair all the fucking time in all kinds of animes and shit. Changing direction in the
I
air is
feel-
not that uncommon.
I feel like it'd be easy to just like and just throw a portal at you somehow and just get you elsewhere.
But it would not be that easy. It could happen, but it would not be that easy because in this scenario, I'm just fast and strong.
She's probably
Like,
thinking the worst is over.
I would be darting all over the
Alright.
damn place if I
Here's-
had to.
Good
Here's my
boy.
plan then.
Stop that.
While you're pounding on me, I'll teleport both of us.
Looking at me like I'm some hack-
And
Here's
then-
my plan. Is I'm gonna beat you down to the point of not being able to cast any spells.
Rain, you do know I
Like
still have
in the middle of the beatdown.
lying, don't you?
It's gonna be non-stop relentless attacks so that you can't cast any portals.
For eternity?
Hung up on that?
For however long it takes.
And Emma,
I'm immortal.
you're ready to
I don't
score
feel no
second in our
strain.
midterms because I'm not about to lose to you
It would be
again.
the same for the Lich.
Exactly.
And typically, the
So-
people that are just immortal also still feel pain.
And some things, not all.
But don't even think about
And my
Most of the
body would be
time.
like a perfected, like,
I intend
not
to
only
rescue
would it be
you when I
immortal,
got
Are you gonna
Also-
add iron skin and
no, not iron skin. What
like-
would they even do for me? No,
impenetrable?
that wouldn't even matter because I'm immortal. Why do I need impenetrable skin when I'm
If you
immortal?
still felt pain, it would suck.
I'll get over it. If you're immortal and you feel pain for the rest of your life, your pain threshold as a normal human being, your pain threshold builds up.
So are you gonna, as soon as you become
I can hurt
immortal,
myself.
just, like
I can hurt myself
run around
now.
with swords sticking through you?
Yeah. I said I would be gut style.
I don't know anything about
Well-
guts or berserk.
Well,
Absolutely
basically
nothing.
taking, getting slashed up and taking arrows and crossbolts and swords is a relatively common thing.